Hello everybody, it's QTLove here again. Today's topic we're going to discuss do not nag, the art of asking without challenging.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? To me, I think that nagging is when you do not give your partner the benefit of the doubt that they'll get it done. It's kind of like you are persistent with reminders, like alarms. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't forget about what I asked you. Don't forget about what I asked you. And that can become very annoying, very quick. And it's something that you want to keep to a minimum with the participation of your partner, understanding that you do have a time frame for your request and making that time frame known so that there won't be a lot of nagging.
We all been there before. I've been there. She's been there. I may say something, to make sure she got it done, or she did the same thing to me. It all aggravates each other because in our mind, our own minds, we think we gonna get it done. So stop asking me. So yeah, we all been there. I said it before. But it's more of a be considerate of others, because it may happen one time where they didn't get it done. It's just just put in their mind they need to get it done. I don't know.
I like how you said, in the past you may have had a situation where you may have asked your spouse, hey babe, I don't know, we need to make sure that we get, the kids ready at 7 so that, they could be out the door and ready to catch the bus at 8 o'clock. Well, it's 6:45, almost 7 o'clock, and your spouse is still laying in the bed catching all his Z's, and you trying to make sure that the kids get up. So rather than diving on them and saying, get up, I told you that we had to get the kids up by 7, you can kind of gracefully nudge him over and say, hey babe, did you forget about our time that we talked about yesterday, and we was gonna have kids ready by 7? And usually my husband, he'll say, oh yeah babe, I got it. No, he didn't have it. He just,
but yeah, I do have it. What you talking about?
Yeah.
You bringing up bad times, we can bring up bad times too.
Well, go ahead and elaborate on your perspective of that.
I was ready. It's maybe about 6:46. If it ain't 6:45, she gets upset because she's very time manageable. And so at 6:45, 6:46, trying to get the extra, everybody trying to get the extra minute of sleep in. She don't like that. I do, that extra minute. She do the exact same thing to me. I'm like, you gonna get up for work? Oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And I come in 5 minutes later, she do the exact same thing. So, and, we get in our minds because we making an extra effort to come in there and help them wake up or whatever. It's, you get frustrated yourself.
Right.
And then as the person that's getting talked to, they're getting frustrated because we're nagging the person. That we're frustrated, they're frustrated. It's like, you causing an argument for something that, one of us can just take control of.
Mm-hmm. I remember my husband would say, when he was going to work and he was working nights, and he would say, oh babe, come in here and wake me up at at whatever time he wanted me to wake him up. So he told me a time. I'm trying to make sure my husband get to work because we need this money and I need him to get to work. And so bam, as soon as the clock runs out of time for me to get in there, I'm in there. I'm like, babe, it's time for you to get up. And what do?
It's called security.
Oh my God.
This is the truth behind it. It's security. I tell her a time because sometimes she missed the time. So I give her that time so that I can get some extra time after that. I'll never leave late. I give her an extra hour. Like, I'm waking up at 4, wake me up at 4:30. I really don't need to leave until 5:30. Give myself to, sleep until 5, get everything else together.
Meanwhile, that is annoying the heck out of me, causing me to have a very volatile environment and all-consuming him, because he is telling me, hey babe, I need you to wake me up at this time. He's still laying in the bed. I'm like, get up. And then I leave, and then I go back to him. He's still in the bed. I'm like, get up. And then after a while, I'm like, forget it. You told me to wake you up. You didn't want to get up. Don't ask me again to wake you up.
And then that's when I wake up.
And that's the way our conversation begins, and then he gets up out of bed.
Yeah, but then I'm frustrated as well because I'm mad because I got to get out of my sleep. I was sleeping so gracefully. Working nights is hard. We don't understand how hard working nights is. But that's another story for another day. Communication of the nagging. We're trying to get through that. We've gained a lot from the times before, and it's not as much as it used to be.
Right.
I mean, we're more considerate of each other.
Right.
And this means just like cleaning up or doing things around the house or leaving trails. We begin to
leaving trails. That's an insider.
Okay. So we begin to together talk to each other about it. And so it won't escalate to become a nagging thing. Mm-hmm. It's more about the communication. If you don't communicate with your partner, and then you heated inside because that your partner ain't doing what he's supposed to do or she's supposed to do, and then you trying to come on, did you do it? And then tension. It's just tension.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of the tips and tricks that we can provide them that we use in our relationship? I know for me, I would let him know after we've had this inferno in the bedroom with him getting up. I say, babe, if you want my assistance, I am more than happy to provide it for you. But if you want me to help you, I need you to honor my actions in trying to help you and doing the things that you said that you were going to do, like get up. Okay? So what are some things that you do to kind of de-escalate the tension?
It's communication. We communicate. Before it all happens, I talked to her about it, and we had talked before time. I got it. Or, can you help me? And I won't do it. I'll get up when you help me. It's more of a working together. Because
my time is valuable too, though. So I don't want you to say, like, oh, come wake me up, as if I don't have anything to do. Like, it's all about Quentin and his needs. Versus a collaborative approach where it's my wife honoring my requests and helping me to get up out of the bed so that I'm not late for work. I think understanding the emphasis behind the action will help us with the nagging thing. I love you.
I do too.
I'm trying to help.
I feel like now we getting serious again. We're getting into now we ain't even doing this right now, but now she's throwing hints around. But like I said, the communication, us talking to each other about it, like right now, just it happens to everybody. But after the fact, when the tensions is rising, just have a discussion on what standards can you make, and both of y'all can make to get it to a point where you don't get the nagging, and I'll get up myself instead of you help me wake up, or the first time I'll wake up, the second time I hit snooze button, I got 5 more minutes, I'll let you know. And I understand you got some things to do, but I appreciate you helping me. Because not everybody can, most people can't do it by themselves. Some people need help. I can do it by myself, but for me, I love my wife, and she helps me, so it gives me better motivation to get to work. That's facts.
Good cleaning that up.
That's facts.
I like that, yeah.
Because I could, the alarm clock, I wake up. The time you was at work, I did wake up.
Oh.
But you assisted me with phoning me, because sometimes I'll wake up and take my butt right back to sleep. And next thing you know, your phone call, there it is, time to get up. Because that's why I have my alarm clock set. Sir, you come on time. The Lord knows when you coming. Does he tell you, come on, call.
Yeah. So I think setting expectations and honoring the action of the person that obliged the request is very, very important to reduce nagging. I have learned to let the cards fall where they may. If my husband decides that, he don't want to do something that, he and I both agreed would be done, okay, I'm going to let it go. But don't come around here asking me to do something that is very near and dear to your heart and then get upset when I don't make it a priority. Okay, so if we going to make it a priority, let's make it a priority on both sides. That's the way I handle it, and it diffuses any anxiety and any ill will that may ensue due to his lack of persistence or
like this whole subject
motivation.
about me.
No, it's not. It's not. From a wife's perspective, I love my husband.
Right.
Go ahead and talk about your side. What?
Well, we already pushed 10 minutes already.
Okay.
You talking about my time the whole time. Me not going to work. That man, that dang.
And setting expectations. So to recap, top 3 things that you can do in your marriage that will diffuse situations and decrease any nagging is 1, be appreciative of the person who is going above and beyond to assist you in whatever request that you have made. 2, setting expectations. If you are asked to make sure a certain task is done, understand the time frame that the person is expecting you to complete that task. Do you want it done by the end of the day? Do you want it done like right now? Is this something that can wait to the end of the week? Set those expectations so that your partner does not have to go around asking and nagging, did you get it done? Did you get it done? And keeping in mind, above all else, that the other partner has something to do as well, and they are taking time out of what they have to do to make sure that your request is honored.
Or even then, if it's just like a nagging rope for any other things, it's good to have good communication. Because the communication, if it's just nagging, like, oh man, that girl, all she do is nag me out for this or that, and above. That's all it's going to be. That's all you're going to know her for is the nag. Or unless you're doing wrong and it shouldn't be doing, you need to, do the right path. But it's just all about communication. All in all, it's communication. If I let her know this and we have an agreement on it and I oblige for my agreement, we're going to be fine.
That's right. So, to end this segment, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Everybody keep Florida in your prayers with Hurricane Irma on their heels. If you have family down there, we touch and agree for everyone to be safe and out of harm's way. If you have mandatory evacuations, please make sure that you adhere to those instructions and get out of the path, because we do not know where Hurricane Irma will take place as far as vicinity. So I'm just thankful for the Lord who gives us the good intentions to get out and to instruct us when to leave, and us making sure that we honor that request and getting out of nature's way. So that's all we have. Till next time, it's QTLove. Everybody have a great week. We love you. Bye.
Peace.